Hello my friends from YouTube, welcome back for more My Crypto Heroes. It's been a while, I know, but I'm back, and for a very good reason. This week we're having yet another edition of the Oasys Duel Cup, which is a variation of the regular Duel Cup in which we can actually earn some Oasys tokens, some OAS tokens, that is real money. If we go here, if we come here and check the prizes for the Duel Cup, you can see we can earn some tokens, so this is a lot of fun, and it's also probably the most competitive event in the game, of course, because everybody wants a piece of it. And this year, the team implemented the expansion system for the extensions. As you can see here, there's the standard, modern, and legacy expansion. And if we actually go to the dictionary, we can check out the different extensions that are included in each expansion. So this is these are the legacy extensions. Here we have the modern extensions, which are the newest ones, and here we have the standard extensions. So for the previous Duel Cups, the extensions allowed were usually one of these three formats. Sometimes they allow both the modern and extended because the modern is so restricted as of now. But probably as they release more modern extensions, it's going to become an expansion in itself. So what's interesting this month is that the Duel Cup is actually including all the extensions. So this is going to be a wide open format. I really don't know what to expect. Of course, the predominant strategies are going to be around the legacy expansion because these are probably the most powerful ones and the more established. So we're probably going to see a lot of the legacy strategies here. But it's cool that the modern and standard are allowed because newer players get to play, and we can also be surprised by different strategies. All right. So I want to go over just the common class strategy, the way I'm going to approach it. Because if you've seen my previous videos, in one of my previous videos, I think it's called the strategies and archetypes, I talk about the three main archetypes of this game. And I already set up my teams here on the templates tab. So if we go here, let's ignore the top teams here and let's look at the 5, 6, and 7 template. So these are going to be the teams I'm going to use to play the Oasys Duel Cup tomorrow for the common class. So if you go to my other video of strategies and archetypes, you see that I comment on the three main archetypes of this game, which is the aggressive one, also called Buppa, the endurance team, which is based in healing and building up strength to have very powerful hits that are not as often. And there's just the fleet strategy where we play 5 or 6 of the same extension here. So basically what I said in that video and what we can generally say is that the endurance team, which is this one, beats the fleet here. The fleet beats the Buppa, which is this one, and the Buppa beats the endurance. So it's sort of like a triangle where each one strategy beats the other, and this is what keeps the balance in the format. But let's go over my strategies here to see what I'm working with. You can see here that the template 5 and the 6, I'm using the same heroes, I'm just swapping extensions, which is also an interesting thing to do because when we are playing the cup, we get to choose what enemies we want to face, and we are basically deciding on the heroes that we are seeing, because if we want to know what actual strategy the player is playing, we have to go into their history and check out their battles, and that takes time. So a lot of the times we're choosing the opponents we're facing based on their heroes. So it's interesting to have two strategies with the same heroes, because that kind of confuses the opponent, possibly, you know. But let's just check it out here. So this is my endurance team. It's based on agility. This is this is the only extension that causes damage here, that deals damage, you know. And all the other ones are trying to buff the agility. So I'm playing an agility based endurance team with a lot of healing. As you can see here, I have 5 healing extensions, 3 of which buff the agility, and 2 of which make my actions happen faster, because they deal with the charge effect, which this hero also does here, as you can see. So I'm trying to stay alive and buff my agility to hit hard, not as often. So I think on the action number 100, I'm probably dealing like 200 damage each attack. And when we get up to the 200 action, I'm probably dealing like over 300. And that's usually enough to kill an opponent in 1 or 2 hits. And other than that, we're just healing a lot and buffing with a back pass, Green Wrath, which is pretty standard, especially for the common class. So this is my endurance team. Then we just have a straight up fleet here with the Moai, which deals damage. Let's read the effect here. Deal damage. No, this is not it. Deal damage to the enemy with the lowest HP equal to 45% of this hero's decreased HP. So we have a lot of life, and the more they deal damage to us, the harder we hit. And then we have this ability here, this active ability that deals little damage to all heroes. And this is very good when we are facing the same strategy, because it deals little damage to the opponent and makes it so they start dealing us damage, so the game starts moving, if that makes sense. So this is our fleet, and then we have a straight up Bopa here with intelligence extensions and heroes. All these 3 heroes buff intelligence when they die, so we're trying to hit hard and fast with this strategy. And the reason why this strategy, the Bopa strategy, beats the endurance team is because it spreads out the damage, so the healing is usually not enough. And also there are some status. It causes some status, in this case confusion. And we're also faster than these guys, so we usually beat them. And then the reason why the endurance team beats the fleet is because we're only hitting the front hero here, and very seldom, you know. So we buff our agility here, and then in like 2 or 3 attacks we kill the first hero, and then we move on to the next one, meanwhile healing all our heroes. And then the reason why the fleet here beats the intelligence Buppa here is because, well, with the intelligence we're dealing damage to 2 heroes, and then we don't have a lot of life, as we can see here. So usually like 1 or 2 hits of their Moai extension kills us. So yeah, this is my approach to the common class. It's very good to have 3 variations, 3 different strategies to play with. I'm currently able to have all the 3 strategies only for the common class. I think maybe for the uncommon, but I don't really have a fleet for the uncommon. So I'm basically playing Buppa and Endurance. Yeah. So I wanted to show you guys how I approach this Duel Cup, and also talk a bit more about the strategies. And let's see how it goes tomorrow. Actually, for me, it starts tonight, but as we want to play we want to use our battle attack count in the last like 10 minutes of the cup, you know. So you have to wait for tomorrow. And this cup actually has the on time, which is a particular ruling. So yeah, let's see how it goes tomorrow. One more thing I wanted to show you guys. I'm very excited because for the first time I managed to stay above layer 3, or rather on layer 3 for the entire Colosseum season. And I'm getting a lot of rare Gozo here, so I'm excited to see what I'm getting when the Colosseum is finished. And I'm also excited about some extensions that I got. I recently got a second rare. Wait, why can't I click here? Okay. I recently got a second rare Stego kids here, which is very, very, very powerful, very well established. So yeah, my uncommon team is very good, and I'm currently able to play the rare cup as well and get some prizes. Not to be, I'm not able to get a good rank, but I can get some prizes here. All right, this is it for today. I hope you enjoyed my information, my content. Like, subscribe, that there's more coming up. All right, guys, see you next time.